Yeah, that could. Yeah, and especially, you know, people are experimenting with different color glasses now.
Well, we'll see how the men handle the changing lighting conditions as we get set for the men's bronze medal match. And this is Michael Brosman of Australia, back for the second time today. We saw him earlier when Australia pulled off what I think has to be considered an upset, as the Australian men's team defeated France, a French team that included Sébastien Peynaud and Dominique Genet. And Michael Brosnan was part of that trio that was able to pull off the upset, and he's back once again looking for another bronze medal. Michael Brosnan from Australia defeating Alexander Dombayev by 4, Patrick Larsson by 1, before losing to Mike Schlosser by 5. And now he faces another great archer from the Netherlands, our old friend Peter Elzinga.
Go against one only to come up against the other.
Goes up against the other one. Peter Elzinga slipped by South Africa's Seppi Cilliers by 1, then dropped a 3-point decision to Demir Elma Achla. Coach Ron in the box. Good to see Ron out here in Shanghai as Peter Elzinga, formerly ranked #1 in the world back in 2005, now ranked 18th in the world, taking on Michael Brosnan, the 39-year-old who came to China ranked 294th in the world. And the Dutch boys.
Yeah, well, the coach is almost 2 meters high. He is very, very tall.
Yes, he is.
I stood against him and I was fitting underneath his armpit.
So Peter puts it in the middle.
Beautiful.
He's done this before, hasn't he?
I think so,
Yeah.
maybe.
But so has Michael Brosnan. You know, and everybody's situation is so different. Michael Brosnan's an excellent archer, obviously, but, you know, for whatever reason, hasn't been out on the World Cup circuit as much. Doesn't mean he's not
I think
a talented archer.
I think a lot of their trips are self-funded, so it sort of depends on money and, you know, can you get time off work and
all those things.
Yeah, that's the difference with compound archery, is that, you know, most of it's self-funded or...
So just because we have not seen him before
doesn't mean he's not been shooting.
Right.
He's just been plodding along in Australia, doing his thing.
Honing his skills.
An 8 from Elzinga, that's unusual.
So he started off with an X, goes to a 9, then an 8.
That's open it up.
Oh yeah, Brosnan could certainly take the lead, and does.
So what's he ranked? 200 and...
According to my notes, 294th in the world, coming here to stage 1. Yeah. That will change.
Yeah, I think
yes,
so.
That will change after this little trip to Shanghai.
Yeah, even if he comes 4th or 3rd,
he will go up.
He's going to be quite high in the rankings now.
Yeah, he'll be taking the elevator to the top floor, or towards that top floor.
Of course, Elzinga has changed to prime after so many years being a Hoyt archer.
Peter focused in, as is Michael Brosnan. Brosnan won a team silver medal in Shanghai 2 years ago, 2014. Picked up his first World Cup medal this morning, winning that team bronze medal. Now he's back for more. A year ago, it was Dominique Genet defeating Mario Cardoso of Mexico, 144 to 143, in a match that was tied after the first 2 ends. So that was a close one. We'll see how close this one stays.
3-point advantage is difficult in the men compound to come back from. Oh.
Well, that changes the complexion of things a little bit.
An 8 from both male archers.
Peter puts it where he wants it.
So, of course, if they were shooting against Lopez, they'd be losing right now, based on her last round.
Okay, now I know your agenda. Now I understand.
Yeah, like an 8's not ideal.
That is one of the great things about this sport. Men and women can compete with each other, and I think can compete against each other.
Yeah.
And really be on a level playing field.
Yeah, I often try and compete against the boys in Britain because you know, especially the men should technically have a better score than you. So if you're competing against someone with a higher score, it's going to pull you up.
So Brosnan is leading
2 points.
by 2 points now, 57-55. He was part of the upset this morning over France in the men's team bronze medal match, and now trying to upset Peter Elzinga, who was the bronze medalist this year at the indoor stage in Las Vegas.
3 Europeans in the finals in Shanghai.
How about that?
Very unusual.
Ninth year that the great city and the organizing committee here have hosted a stage on the World Cup circuit. It's become somewhat of a tradition now. The last, I want to say, 4 or 5 years, it's been the first stage.
Yes.
Used to be the fourth stage.
That. Oh, okay, yeah.
2011, when I began participating, it was the fourth stage.
Right.
And I believe it was the year after that, in 2012.
Yeah, so I think it's been in the city for probably 7 years. Maybe?
9 years now.
No.
Off and on since, I believe, 2005.
Wow. 2005 is when I started my World Cups in El Salvador.
That's the one, brother.
It was an interesting city.
It's back when you were 10 years old?
I was 15.
Oh, 15. Okay. Could have fooled me. Brosnan opens up strong. Elzinga not as strong.
2-9. Yeah, doesn't look happy with that.
Somewhat surprising. He opened up the whole match with that X.
Perfect X.
There you go.
Yeah.
Looked like he was dialed in right
It's
from the
almost
start.
on the spider.
Just goes to show you it's not automatic.
Nope.
Each shot is different. The wind changes, the light changes,
Your brain changes.
brain changes, situation
Mainly
changes.
the brain. That's the main thing I found in this sport.
Right now, Peter's trying to sort things out and process it through his brain.
10-10.
Brosnan, big shot right there, and he takes a 5-point lead.
Yeah. So from 2 to 5, that's quite a lot. 3 arrows.
And when you start struggling and things aren't going your way, it is really, really
hard to come
difficult, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you clear your mind and actually just try to make some sense of whatever's happening to you?
I think what helps is if you get a 10, you're like, right, okay, we're back, done, we're back. But, you know, it's getting that 10, that's the problem. It's coming back, and I think you probably just need to step out of the situation and just think why you're there. That's the main thing. Why are you there? You've beaten all these people, you've got all the 10s, you've done all the practice. You know, I've seen that Elzinga's been in the gym as well, all of his pictures on Instagram. So just keep telling yourself why you're there, and you know, hopefully that gets you the 10.
I always liked it in the States when I was a baseball player. The best advice I ever got was see the ball, hit the ball.
Yep.
That's all. Simple game. And you know, when it gets down to it, I think we make things so complicated in so many
There
different
you go.
sports. See the 10, shoot the 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
You've got a dot and you've got a piece of paper.
Uh-huh. Just put your arrow 50 meters away, right there.
Yeah. And a 10. He didn't look too happy with that, though.
No. But Elzinga not able to gain any ground despite that X to open up this fourth out.
2 X's. So he's like, yep, I'm back.
And so is Brosnan.
It's really difficult in the compound matches now. I was going to say games there. It's difficult to, you know, as soon as you drop a couple of points, you know, even if you get 3 10s, you don't pull back anything. So you get perfect score, and it still doesn't get you any advantage.
Nice.
Yeah, because your teammate,
That's
your
frustrating.
opponent is also
Right.
going to get perfect score.
But that's Michael Brosnan's job right there,
Yeah.
is to create that situation where
Yeah.
you leave no openings and
Yeah.
you provide no opportunity.
Completely. South Africans look enthused in the green and white there. They had an epic journey.
I was just thinking that myself.
I think they said like 17 hours or something. God knows.
Let's see, that's 5 feature-length movies,
Yeah.
at least 2 meals and 1 mid-flight snack.
probably asleep as well.
And maybe some nap
nap
time, yeah.
Joe, it was really difficult on the way over. We didn't, just for some reason, all of the British team, we were just wired. Couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep. I don't know how
Watched all the
anybody.
films.
How does anybody sleep on an airplane?
Oh, well, I'm quite small, so it's easy for me.
Oh, okay.
Just curl up in my seat. I think on the way back, that's sleep is very much needed. It's been long days, you know, extreme weather from cold, wet to really, really hot. So
And travel. Jet lag.
Yeah.
And then you've got to come out and shoot 10s.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The lead remains at 5. Peter puts the point of that arrow right where he wanted to put it. And picks up, no, does not pick up a point. Thought for a moment.
I like the coach's nice. It's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That was nice.
Love the Aussie accent.
That'll do.
That'll do. That'll do.
That'll do it. That will do it.
One
Job
more end.
well done. Nice.
Nice. That'll do.
That will do. And Michael Brosnan acts as though he's been there before. I like that. Michael Brosnan, man from down under, flexing his muscles, and he has done that here today. He has 2 bronze medals to take back to Australia.
Nice. That'll do.
Which is not exactly a hop, skip, and a jump from Shanghai either.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's about, I believe, 10, 11 hours by air.
It's weird because you think it's on the same side of the
know.
world, but they have to get to, where do they have to go to?
There's a bit of
Japan
ocean that-
first or
yes.
something, and then down to Australia, and then of course they've got to get to their hometown, so that could be the other side of Australia.
Exactly.